be diving into the Aries season energy. So it is now Aries season. Aries is a fire sign. So it's all about trusting your intuition and going towards things that are driving your attention or getting your attention. I'll dive more into that. Today is Tuesday, so I'm focusing on Mars energy. So for Aries season, what is your next glow up level? What is your next glow up plus money? Okay. Focusing on Mars energy is really great when it comes to focusing on your creative endeavors. Creativity is great regarding your passions, anything related to physical movement. So what are you working on? What are you striving towards to manifest into your life? Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, join the collective. I do have more information in the description box. So to start off the reading, so we have the World card. So you guys are focusing on your physical health, anything that's going to bring balance, of course, creativity, but you are focused on success. What is bringing fulfillment into your life? What is bringing fulfillment to your career? So you guys could have ended a job or ended a relationship or even a business partnership. Some of you guys could have been wanting to become small business owners or do something regarding like monetization or social media, and things just weren't aligning with this particular group of people or this particular person. So you chose to go a different way, separate paths. This is interesting. You may have discovered something, or there was like a detail or a phrase, something that was said or done. I say that because with the World card, this is facing up. The other two cards that shuffled are facing down. So we have the Ace of Swords. So you noticed a detail, okay? It's a new beginning. It's direct communication. It is clarity. It is triumph. Even though there may be times of confusion or chaos, just understand that even through obstacles, you are able to continue moving forward, okay? Especially since we are now in that Aries energy, the new astrological year. We are in the fire horse year as well, if you're a bit familiar with Chinese astrology. So it's really great energy, being very direct. Talking about direct, Mercury is no longer retrograde, so depending when you're watching this live, Mercury is now direct. So it is time for you to focus on your goals, focus on yourself, focus on things that are going to bring clarity into your life, that is no longer going to cause or have the cause confusion, right? So you want to be clear and direct. Be clear and direct about your intentions. Be clear and direct in your prayers, in your manifestations, in your intentions. I'm feeling such a shift of energy. It's actually getting really warm. I had my windows open, so it was pretty cool in here. I love having my windows open. I don't care if it's raining. It is currently raining right now. I do not care how the weather is outside. Open your windows, okay? It helps to clear stagnant energy and bring fresh energy in, okay? With the Ace of Swords here, there's clouds, okay? So there's something here about weather, or again, Swords is about, it's an air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's about your mind. It's about communication. So you're going to be receiving some sort of clarity, opening up the windows, stepping outside and going for a walk, rolling down your windows when you're driving or when you arrive, to your destination at work or home. Open up the windows, feel the breeze, okay? It's going to really, really help you. It's also a great way to remove anything in your aura. And there's something here about breathing, so breath work, because I do feel kind of out of breath. I feel like I'm holding in a lot. So focusing on your breathing, especially if you are someone who deals with anxiety or you do tend to feel quite nervous. Aries season, your next glow up. So with the Eight of Cups here, so I mentioned in the beginning of the live that some of you guys could have chosen to go a different path. There could have been some sort of loss here, separation, if that resonates, but seems more like something you no longer want to invest in. We have the Eight of Cups. This individual is ready to move forward, but they are still processing the past, processing that offer, processing that situation, that incident. What they need to remember, what you need to remember, is with the Eight of Cups, not everything was lost, okay? So in whichever way that resonates with you. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's continue collecting, building up the collective. Something here about collecting. You guys could be collectors. Some of you guys could be investing in some sort of collection, and you may have felt like you lost on an investment, okay? It's making me think of, what's that one show? It's on Netflix, and it's, ooh, I forgot his name. But it's about collectibles and people who like to collect and stuff. It's a really good show. So I forgot what it's called, but there's something here about collection. Maybe you have things that were sent to collections. There's something here regarding that, okay? Two of Wands, it is below the world here, okay? And I did mention something here about partnership, going separate ways, or business partnerships. So this does represent that. So I do feel like any investments that you guys did have or were thinking about doing, you're choosing to just go a different route, okay? So that is your next glow up regarding money energy for this Aries season. Start focusing on things for yourself. What are things that you want to focus on? What are things that you want to bring into your life, okay? If you are partnered, if this is more love related, communication is going to be super important. You guys are going to choose to leave certain things in the past. Maybe it's an old habit, or maybe if you tend to be like a social drinker, or you guys are going out and instead of doing some sort of physical activity, you guys are preferring to like go and hit up a bar. And you know, it's nice to have communication and that like time alone. There's something here about solo time as well, whichever way that resonates. But I feel like there's gonna be some sort of communication regarding having to work on your physical, and that's going to help with manifestation as well as your love life. So Two of Wands, making a decision here, which path to go, is taking action, okay? Again, if it's related with business partnerships, please make sure there is communication, okay? Make sure that the offers are actually worth your investment. Next card is the Nine of Wands, okay? Make sure that you are not, throughout Aries season, going into burnout mode, okay? Be patient, take things day by day. Create a list if you need to of things you need to do, of your goals, especially if you struggle to keep a balance regarding everyday life. I know I do, because I got so many things going on sometimes. And it's like, okay, do I want to invest my time in this, or do I want to go do that instead of focusing on this? So you have to realign with yourself, realign with your intentions, realign with your focus and your goals. That's what's going to help you throughout Aries season. We are still in the beginning of Aries season. I believe we just had a new moon a couple days ago, almost a week ago. So this energy is very much vibrant, still very active. Your next glow up here, I just see a lot of like communication improving. There's like a realignment of your goals, okay? So again, Aries season, new astrological year. It is the first zodiac sign out of all the zodiacs, okay? So regarding New Year's, which I've been talking about in my previous lives, so you guys can definitely check those out. Aries is the new, excuse me, there's something here about new. Okay, so Aries is the first zodiac sign, right, in the astrological cycle, okay? New Year's is associated on January 1st, or December 31st, January 1st. So most people do their New Year's rituals, all that stuff during that time frame. Notice how sometimes when you start something new during that time, during Capricorn energy leading into Aquarius season, okay? And then it's like you kind of give up, or you stop doing things, or like you're on this full drive, but then other things like came up and you had to focus on those things, if that makes sense, okay? So if you know, you know, okay? We're in the new year. We are in the new year, okay? We're still in the beginning of the year, okay? So you have to really focus on realigning your intentions, your desires, your wants, okay? What you need to focus on, what you want to focus on, okay? Next card is the Ten of Swords. Tens represent an ending to a cycle, and it is below the Eight of Cups, okay? So this is an ending. This is you leaving a situation. And in the back, there is a full moon. Full moons are associated with fullness, associated with high energy, can be associated with chaotic energy, high emotions, and endings and releases, okay? So you do need to release the past, okay? Again, moving into Aries season. Some of you guys are going to be focusing on your physical health here, but I do feel very strongly it's more focused on your communication. I feel like during Mercury retrograde, it was a bit tough for a lot of people. So working on your throat chakra is going to help you a lot. Expressing yourself, singing, talking, communicating with that person or that group of people, your friends, you know, don't pretend or act like certain things didn't bother you. You have to clear the air per se, okay? Ten of Swords, you guys are no longer wanting to be in that energy of feeling tired, exhausted, betrayed, hurt. There is an energy here of mental, needing mental clarity. So make sure you go outside and, again, like I said, open up your windows and get some fresh air. There's something here about air, strong air element here, okay? I'm gonna shuffle out some life purpose oracle cards here. See, now I'm having issues with my throat chakra with the way I'm communicating, so please make sure you guys clear that out. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. We are on the road to 1K subscribers. Let's continue building up the collective. We have study, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. Some of you guys may want to be or considering going back to school or studying or involving yourself in some sort of program to help advance you into your next glow up, into your next level up. I do feel like as soon as you start focusing and taking care of your mental and emotional health, things are going to start realigning. There's something here about having to change and focus on your affirmations, the way you affirm things into your life. Again, as I mentioned earlier, your prayers, okay, your intentions. There's a sense of refresh, but before the refresh happens, if that makes sense, you need to literally make some sort of change, but I feel like it's written. Maybe something regarding like visualization, if you have a mood board or a visual board, or literally having to write things down that you want to manifest into your life. My eyes went straight to this calendar that I have. So with this calendar, I saw 1313 on the time. With this calendar, you can write like going to the gym on this day, or I'm gonna go to this event on this day, or I'm gonna go see this person on this day. Like there's something there, or maybe, I don't know if you have a whiteboard or something with an affirmation, if it's regarding self-love, self-confidence, or something here that you need to start doing. So when you visually see it, you're manifesting it, okay? We have artist engaging